Hello everybody, once again to RCW StrikeZone, coming to you live tonight from Rio Rancho, New Mexico, with our brand new set and improved ring and everything. It's brand spanking new after our biggest pay-per-view of the year, Final Bell, which happened this past Sunday, where we saw two new champions. That's right, not one, but two new champions. Dolph Ziggler, the new RCW Twitch TV champion, and Finn Balor, the new RCW World Heavyweight Champion. We'll hear from both of our new champions later on tonight. But starting off tonight's action, we got tag team action of Curtis Axel and Austin Aries versus Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger. Then we also have three women's division matches coming up tonight. A lot more action. And here comes Austin Aries, the man who made his debut against Chris Jericho. It was a great match for this young man. Was at one point in the Fatal 4-Way to become number one contender for the World Heavyweight title back at RCW Hell on Earth. With that winner being AJ Styles later on. Here comes his tag team partner, who also debuted against Chris Jericho to everyone's surprise, and he actually ended up beating Chris Jericho in his debut when Jericho was the World Heavyweight, in which that title now belongs to the Demon Finn Balor. Curtis Axel, multiple-time tag team champion over in WWE, and the former Intercontinental champion, the same championship that his father, Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig, won back in the golden age of WWE. And here comes the man who has also beaten Randy Orton, the StrikeZone, after Hell on Earth. It was a huge upset. Sami Zayn, a champion all over the world and a former NXT champion. And Sami Zayn gets a team with the perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. Ty Dillinger made his debut against the man who's also in this matchup, Austin Aries. We thought Ty was going to defeat Ty Dillinger. Ty Dillinger was going to defeat Austin Aries in his debut. He almost did. But that sharp right elbow of Austin Aries put away Ty Dillinger in his debut. As the crowd here in Rio Rancho is chanting 10 for the perfect 10. Ty Dillinger. It looks like Austin Aries and Sami Zayn are going to kick off this match as a part of our kickoff match here on the show. Test of strength here between Sami Zayn and Austin Aries, and Sami pushing Aries back to his corner with his tag partner Curtis Axel. And of course, Austin Aries is a very successful individual down in TNA Wrestling, the former X Division champion, tag team champion, world heavyweight champion, the first man to ever cash in the X Division title for the world championship. As Sami springboard missile drop kick coming up empty, and Austin Aries right on the attack. That's why they call it high risk maneuvers. The payoff can be high, but so can the failure. As Aries went for an atomic drop right there to Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn with a never say die attitude that has gotten him so far in his career. Austin Aries with a suplex. And of course, in 4 weeks' time, our next pay-per-view, RCW's Overtime, will be live in 4 weeks. Crucifix takedown by Austin Aries to Sami Zayn. And Aries on that modified surfboard stretch. Sami, Northern Lights suplex. As he tags in Ty Dillinger, the perfect 10, and this crowd's getting all fired up for Ty Dillinger. Missile, or standing drop kick from him, Ty Dillinger. And Ty Dillinger is all business, as he was a part of that team at Final Bell against Luke Harper in that 3-on-1 handicap match. And Ty Dillinger and his team would end up losing to Luke Harper after failing to break up the pin, as Harper pinned Apollo Crews to pick up the win by some scrutiny and controversy, but nonetheless. And a hard knee to the back of Curtis Axel from Ty Dillinger. It looked like Curtis Axel was about to send Ty Dillinger up and over the top, and Ty with a counter. And in comes Sami Zayn off the tag from Ty Dillinger. And Sami with a takedown from the corner, fighting off Curtis Axel. And Axel looking for a DDT. Sami with a counter to the Northern Suplex. And the ref wasn't entirely sure that Axel's shoulders were to the mat, or even that Sami's might have been to the mat off that suplex. Ty Dillinger double axe handle to the arm of Curtis Axel. Possible pun intended there. Axel with an elbow out of the corner, looking for a belly to belly. And there ain't nothing pretty about it. A hard right hand gets the job done as he tags in a double. As they go for A double team maneuver here to Ty Dillinger. Double DDT to Ty Dillinger. Ty with a back break, with a back suplex to Curtis Axel, and Ty. He's looking for the tiebreaker to Austin Aries. Into the cover goes Ty. And Austin Aries barely kicks out of the tiebreaker. And down goes the other knee. And Ty Dillinger with the perfect 10 knee buster. Into the cover on Austin Aries. And Austin Aries kicks out of the perfect 10. Now the exposed knee to the back of Austin Aries. There's no padding on that knee, on either of his knees, nonetheless. And it's a bit of a double-edged sword here for Ty Dillinger. He exposes the knee to deal more damage, but at the same time, he's more vulnerable to damage now to those knees. Now he's taking down the knee braces. And now Austin Aries looking for that clothesline to set up. Box of the ears. And into the submission, and Ty Dillinger is far away from his corner to try and make a tag to Sami Zayn. Is Ty Dillinger going to tap out of the submission here from Austin Aries? And Ty, just like Sami, has that spirit that's never going to die, never say die attitude. Ty with a snap suplex into the cover on Austin Aries. And now Curtis Axel with a double leg takedown. With a spine buster to Ty Dillinger. Now both men inside the ring are laid out. Who's going to capitalize and get back to their feet first? It looks like it's Austin Aries. As Aries shoots the half to Ty Dillinger, in comes Sami to save the matchup. Austin Aries, middle rope. Sami meeting him halfway with a kick to the back. Austin Aries, fireman's carry into the rolling senton. And Aries making a tag to Curtis Axel. Ty Dillinger, an atomic drop. And another atomic drop, this time leveling out Curtis Axel. Now Ty into the cover on Axel here. And Axel kicks out at 2. What a great opening contest we have. And here comes Sami Zayn off the tag. And Curtis Axel, with the DDT out of the corner to Sami Zayn. As Curtis Axel struggles to shoot the half onto Sami Zayn into the cover. And Sami kicks out before the count at 2. Another tag in and out. Here comes Austin Aries. It looked like there was a bit of miscommunication there for possible double team maneuver. Now Austin Aries has Sami pushed up to the top rope. Austin Aries with a back body drop. Sami countered it into a cross body. And Sami capitalized off the counter. with a left elbow. Then the Blue Thunder Bomb to Austin Aries into the cover. And Curtis Axel barely breaking up the pin off the Blue Thunder Bomb, as the ref is also knocked out. Sammy with the Coquina clutch. The submission to Austin Aries. Aries going to tap out, and he does. Sami Zayn. And Ty Dillinger with a win. As we kick off this episode of Strike Zone. As the ref there was just checking to see if Curtis Axel's elbows were, or shoulders were on the mat. As you see the ref starting to his feet on Sami Zayn, reaching for the Koji clutch. And the ref in perfect position. You see the tap out from Austin Aries, picking up the win for Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger. And here comes a match that I've been anxious to see since it was announced during the week. Randy Orton taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. Randy Orton must not be in a great place after the upset loss over Sami Zayn a number of weeks ago after Hell on Earth. And Randy Orton, a 13-time world champion, Mr. Money in the Bank, 2-time Royal Rumble winner in 2009 and 2017. And of course, we know what happened back at Hell on Earth. Randy Orton went to war with Finn Balor after dodging the Demon weeks after weeks. Then he was locked inside Hell in a Cell with Finn Balor. And this is honestly a fantasy match coming to life right before our eyes. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Randy Orton. And Shinsuke Nakamura was involved in that 3-on-1 handicap match I alluded to earlier at RCW's Final Bell against Luke Harper. Luke Harper would be pinning Apollo Crews in that matchup, and it would be ended up costing them, and Still to some controversy, and we still don't know exactly what happened. That's a dire miscommunication, but the fact of the matter that Harper won a 3-on-1 handicap match. As this might be the toughest opponent for Shinsuke Nakamura yet in his career to take on the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton. Randy Orton is not in a pleasant mood, as he might be looking for the Lutez press, but Shinsuke Nakamura with a German suplex to the Viper. And Shinsuke with a knee drop to the face of Randy Orton. And Randy with a counter with a lariat. Shinsuke Nakamura, the king of strong style, with strikes from his hands and legs that can deal all sorts of damage. And of course, Randy Orton, the technically profound Viper, as he delivers his own double knees to the face of Shinsuke. Now Randy, innovative suplex there, neck breakers, roll over neck breaker. He's just biding his time to try and intimidate Shinsuke Nakamura, but I'm afraid that Shinsuke cannot be intimidated by the Viper. Roll over. DDT looks like Shinsuke fighting out of the DDT. Swing over, excuse me. Shinsuke with another German suplex to the Viper. Now Shinsuke, the first cover of the matchup on Randy. And Randy kicks out before 2. And a hard kick to the back of the Viper. Now Shinsuke working the legs of the Viper. And Randy immediately back on the attack. This time his DDT connects. Now Randy returning the favor, working the legs of Shinsuke. Knowing that he realizes the King Chasa. Possibly this is a strategy on the part of the Viper. As Shinsuke, the European uppercut, is sent back into the corner. Going corner to corner, these boys are. This time Shinsuke was well aware of it. Shinsuke with the inverted exploder suplex. Shinsuke into the cover on Randy now. And Randy kicks out at the count of 2. Now Shinsuke is sending Randy up and over the top rope. Now these two are playing a bit of mind games, switching in and out. Oh my God. Shinsuke. DDT to Randy Orton on the apron. The hardest part of the ring and the frame of the ring, the apron. Shinsuke Nakamura with a DDT to the Viper, and Randy Immediately fighting back with a double leg takedown. Now Randy's feeling it. The wheels are turning the Viper's head with that running power slam, a scoop slam. Following the lariats. Now Randy with that dangerous hangman's DDT. Through the middle rope. And Shinsuke is still continuing to fight as he goes into the cover on Randy here. And Randy kicks out before two. And Shinsuke with those hard right elbows to the head of Randy Orton. We know Randy Orton's history with concussions in his career. As Randy begins posing to the crowd here in Rio Rancho, and Shinsuke picking up and slamming Randy Orton to the mat. I feel like these two boys are just need to deal one final blow and this match is all over. But now Shinsuke. Oh my God. Shinsuke with an Ishinoku driver from the top rope. Shinsuke to the cover on Randy now. Following that top rope maneuver, and Randy still kicks out. Never seen that before. This time Randy has the wherewithal to roll Nakamura around on his belly to fight off those elbows, and this time Randy with his own exploder suplex as he's looking to put Shinsuke away with the RKO to Shinsuke Nakamura. Randy into the cover, but Shinsuke grabbed the bottom rope, forcing a rope break. Great ring presence on the part of Nakamura. Nakamura with the left roundhouse kick. Now knee to the back of Orton. Shinsuke to the middle rope now. Delivering the, I believe that might have been the Kinshasa or a diving knee from the middle rope. I don't believe that was the Kinshasa. As Randy is now squirming to get to the ropes to build himself up as Shinsuke now slams Randy's head back into the mat and the Viper's busted open. Oh boy. The Kinshasa from Shinsuke Nakamura. And Shinsuke picks up a win over Randy Orton. What's going on, Zion? And Shinsuke low, a very low Kinshasa. So the already busted open Randy Orton picks up the win over the Viper. Another, and many would be considered another upset loss to another one to the Viper. You saw the low Kinshasa right there to Randy Orton. And this match is in the books. As we are now going to hear from our new RCW World Heavyweight Champion Finn Balor, capturing the title from the former champion Chris Jericho at RCW's Final Bell. Rio Rancho, how are you guys feeling tonight? Well, I'm sure you already know how I feel. I feel like I'm on top of the world. Except this time I'm lasting a little bit longer than I did after winning the Universal title, let me tell you that. I told all of you, as well as I told everyone in the back, that I was going to win the World Heavyweight title and beat Luke Harper in the process. And I did exactly just that. But here's something else that I'm also going to tell you. That I am open to taking any challengers, anytime, anywhere. That being said, I'm making another promise I will be a formidable champion. And make you guys proud that I will be to be your world champion. So now Finn Balor taking on all comers as he kicks off his title run with the world title. And coming up next, we have the first of our 3 women's division matches. We got Carmella taking on Alexa Bliss. And here comes Carmella, who's a part of that women's division battle royal at Final Bell to become #1 contender for the RCW Women's Championship. And not successful, the eventual winner would be Asuka to become #1 contender for which is now Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks' RCW World title, or Women's Championship, excuse me. And here comes RCW's 5-foot Spitfire, Alexa Bliss, who would like to also be back in the title picture for the Women's Championship. The 2-time SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. She's been to the mountaintop before. And she wants to be right back up on top. And Alexa Bliss was not a part of that battle royal at Hell on Earth. She was, or excuse me, at Final Bell was not a part of that. Neither part of the Fatal 4-Way match or the battle royal. And that was a decision made by our co-general managers, Edge and Christian, as Alexa Bliss came right out of the gate with a snap suplex and Carmella fighting back now. Our main event tonight is going to have our women's champion Sasha Banks take on Alicia Fox. That is our main event, ladies and gentlemen. And Carmella with a face buster to Alexa Bliss and a Hurricane Rana. Now Bliss with a sit-out facebuster to Carmella. Both these ladies want to show their dominance and want to still be considered a part of the women's championship picture. You could hear that hard right from Alexa Bliss to the head of Carmella as Bliss, middle rope, coming up empty off the senton. And Carmella with a face buster of her own. As Alexa Bliss poses to the crowd, and it cost her because Carmella was right back on her to take advantage, and Bliss with that snap DDT to Carmella. Alexa Bliss letting out all of her frustration onto Carmella. The 5-foot Spitfire is letting all hell break loose. As Carmella Irish whip sends Alexa Bliss into the corner. And now Carmella going for the Bronco Buster to Alexa Bliss. Now Carmella into the cover on Bliss here. And Bliss is able to kick out at the count of 2. Now Carmella might be looking to set up the Code of Silence to Alexa Bliss right in the middle of the ring. Is Bliss going to tap out to the Code of Silence here? So Carmella made Nia Jax tap out in her debut. Her and Nia's debut for that matter. And Bliss is able to escape the Code of Silence. Fireman's carry counter from Carmella and a super kick. Oh my God. Nearly taking off Bliss's head. No, Carmella working the legs of Bliss. And Bliss countered with a face buster. And Bliss with a wheelbarrow arm drags. Had a bit of a brain fart. Coming up with the maneuver. Snapmare takedown from Alexa Bliss. Bliss coming up empty off the knees. And now Carmella with the Luthez press. And now Carmella back into the cover. Bliss kicking out before 2. All these women showing what for to our general managers to put them, consider them in the title hunt for the women's championship. A great back and forth contest between these two, and out of nowhere, Alexa Bliss with a neck breaker to Carmella. And Alexa Bliss with a double knees to Carmella. And Carmella again, looking for the Bronco Buster to Alexa Bliss. Bliss, standing STO, following with a choke. Now Bliss, going to the top rope. Looking for twisted Bliss to Carmella. Into the cover goes Bliss. And Alexa Bliss picks up a win over Carmella. A huge win and a great match between these two women. What a contest between these two. Back and forth action between Carmella and Alexa Bliss. You see the Bronco Buster there from Carmella, and then the Twisted Bliss from Alexa Bliss to put Carmella out for the 3 count. And to be perfectly honest with everybody watching at home, this is only our 3rd match and we're almost an hour in. We still got a lot more action coming up. And coming up next, we have Cesaro taking on Baron Corbin. Cesaro, the former Twitch TV champion, was involved in the triple threat match at Final Bell with Bray Wyatt, and now the new champion, Dolph Ziggler. And Cesaro was a part of the finish and the decision that he was the one that got pinned for Bray Wyatt to lose the title. As a part of triple threat rules, the champion does not need to be pinned to lose the title. As we've seen on many occasions, like for example, at WrestleMania 30, when Randy Orton was the world champion, Daniel Bryan made Batista tap out to the yes lock to win the world title. And same can be said about WrestleMania 24. The triple threat match, Randy Orton, John Cena, and Triple H. And Cesaro's looking to exact some sort of revenge against the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin. Then you can also put this into consideration, that if Baron Corbin beats Cesaro here tonight, that it would put Baron Corbin in a good position to fight for the Twitch TV championship if he beats a former champion right here tonight. Baron Corbin, the Golden Gloves boxing champion in his own right, the winner of the 3rd annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania 32. Baron Corbin has all the tools to become a future world champion. He just has to be given the opportunity. And here we go, Baron Corbin and Cesaro, and Corbin with a distinct height advantage over Cesaro. The nearly 7-footer. And Cesaro with the double knees to Baron Corbin and a kick to the face. And Cesaro with a suplex to Baron Corbin. And that boxing background coming into play here with the trio of right hands from Baron Corbin. And a shoulder tackle taking down Baron Corbin from Cesaro. And Cesaro also not afraid to bring on the fight. Champion all across the globe. And a German suplex out of the counter from Baron Corbin. Cesaro, former United States champion, tag team champion. He won the first Andre the Giant Battle Royal at WrestleMania 30. And the second man to win that Andre the Giant Battle Royal would be the Big Show at WrestleMania 31. And Cesaro with the right hand. And Baron Corbin back on the attack again. And you hear that hard right hand to the back of Cesaro. In the corner again goes Cesaro, and Baron Corbin is all business here. He's laying waste to Cesaro, the former Twitch TV champion. As Corbin is on the middle rope now. Trying to get the crowd hyped up behind him. Possibly with some reconsideration on that middle rope maneuver. As Baron Corbin with the right hand right in the middle of the ring. Lays out Cesaro. Now Cesaro running the ropes to bring some life back into him. And Cesaro with an elbow to the back of the neck of Baron Corbin. And then a hard slam of the knee of Baron Corbin to the mat, and Corbin with a counter. Now Baron Corbin in the cover now. These two premier athletes going at it inside the squared circle. Baron Corbin sending Cesaro corner to corner. This match has been all Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin wasting very little time on Cesaro. And the deep six from Baron Corbin into the cover on Cesaro. And Cesaro barely getting the shoulder up. Now Baron Corbin, end of days to Cesaro. Corbin into the cover on Cesaro. And Cesaro is put away by the end of days. And Cesaro, or excuse me, as Baron Corbin picks up a win over the former champion Cesaro. So there was the deep six. Here's the end of days from Baron Corbin to Cesaro. And seals the W for Baron Corbin. And here come the next match is American Alpha and the Revival. These two teams have had hell of a rivalry down in NXT over the tag team championships. And they're in action next. And here comes American Alpha, the former NXT Tag Team Champions and the former SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. There, I finally got it out. And of course, American Alpha, part of the 2016 brand extension draft, drafted from NXT to SmackDown. One of the most exciting teams you'll find anywhere. But now the American Alpha takes on their rivals from NXT, the Revival. The Revival, the first ever two-time NXT Tag Champs. If I remember correctly, they won the Tag Team Championships the first time from the Lucha Dragons, Sin Cara and Kalisto. But then lose the titles to American Alpha, then re-win them from American Alpha. That NXT takeover. Then when lose the championships to hashtag DIY, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa. But here we go, Jason Jordan and Dash Wilder starting off this tag team match. And Dash Wilder spending very little time Throwing Jason Jordan up and over the top rope. And delivers a takedown to Jason Jordan on the outside. The ref at a count of 4 now. Count of 5, and these two boys don't even care that there's a match going on right now. Now finally, after what some may consider some cheap shots from Jason Jordan, this match is finally getting underway, except for being on the outside of the ring. Jason Jordan with an exploding suplex to Dash Wilder and makes a tag to Chad Gable. Chad Gable coming up empty off that drop kick. And back on the attack on Dash Wilder as Wilder makes a counter into the neck breaker. And in comes Scott Dawson. As he sends Chad Gable up and over the top rope. And of course, the tag team championships were on the line at Final Bell. Team Altitude taking on Anderson and Gallows for the tag team championships, and Luke Gallows got himself counted out of that match, and I mean, it is championship's advantage to retain the titles by disqualification and count out, and Team Altitude resorted that tactic. Team Altitude are still your tag team champions. And we'll see in the next upcoming weeks before we hit to overtime that we will see tag teams go at it and find contenders for the tag team champions. As Chad Gable continues to work the arm of Scott Dawson. And Chad Gable into the armbar. And the Scott Dawson is Dawson going to tap out of the armbar here in the middle of the ring. Scott Dawson wisely able to roll up onto Chad Gable to release the pressure on the armbar. I've been there before. I know how that feels. Oh my God, that rolling all over the ring from out of the corner, Chad Gable. I don't know what the hell to call it, but it was sure as hell innovative as Dawson pulls Chad Gable off the apron. So now Dash Wilder putting an end to Chad Gable. Letting Dawson take advantage. As Dawson sets up Gable in the Tree of Woe. Last week, crush the larynx of Chad Gable. Shoots the half onto Gable. Goes Dawson. And Gable kicks out before 2. But Chad Gable has to make a desperate tag to Jordan. He's on the other side of the ring as the Revival makes frequent tags in and out. Great tag team tactics there, strategy. It's Gable, another suplex at Dash Wilder. And in comes Jason Jordan. The freshest man in this entire match. And there was a gut-wrench suplex there from Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan continues to work on Dash Wilder. Back body drop from Dash Wilder to Jason Jordan. Wilder with a double axe handle to the face of Jordan. And Jordan with the sweep of the legs. Jason Jordan with the running shoulder tackle into the belly to belly, out of the corner. Oh boy, we're going to see it. The finishing maneuver, the Grand Amplitude from American Alpha. And American Alpha pick up a win over the Revival. Following the Grand Amplitude. That's all that had to be done was Chad Gable had to make the tag to Jason Jordan, the freshest man in the tag team match. And then it was all American Alpha. And there you see the Great Amplitude from American Alpha. And I guess it looks like that American Alpha are ready, willing, and Gable to take on the tag team champs in the future. And next we're going to hear from our new Twitch TV champion, Dolph Ziggler. A lot of you guys doubted me, didn't you? You all doubted me that I wouldn't be able to win the Twitch TV champion being the last second edition. But you know what happened? I did it, and I won the Twitch TV Championship. I'm glad that I finally became a champion here in RCW. Just like my fellow colleague Finn Balor said earlier, I am willing to take on all challengers for my Twitch TV Championship in the future. So if anybody in the back wants a shot at me and my Twitch TV Championship, you know where to find me. And you know what's going to happen? Even though we're going to have our match, I'm going to steal the show. Like I always do. I'm ready to show off. Dolph Ziggler also not afraid to take on all challengers as the new Twitch TV champion. Both of our new champions have got a bit of a chip on their shoulder, it appears. But coming up next, we got Naomi and Emma, and a part of that fatal four-way ladder match at Final Bell for the Women's Championship, and Emma was involved in the Battle Royal, and Naomi came very, very close at Final Bell for the Women's Championship, but did not succeed. Let's see if she'll be able to further put herself into the picture, in the championship picture. Of course, Naomi, a former SmackDown Live Women's Champion, for having to vacate the championship due to injury. And that can be told right now by one of our general managers that Emma was strongly considered being put in the women's ladder match at Final Bell. But after the triple threat match involving her and Naomi and Alicia Fox, which we'll see later on tonight, the decision was final to put in Naomi instead of Emma. And here we go in some more singles action before our main event match. And Naomi out of the gates with a bulldog to Emma. Now Emma sending Naomi halfway across the ring, by the hair nonetheless. Emma with a front face lock. Onto Naomi. Naomi sending Emma into the ropes, and a Luthez press on Naomi. Naomi looking to remove the top turnbuckle pad. Possibly a more aggressive side out of Naomi that we're going to see here. These two ladies trading blows back and forth, and the backbreaker from Naomi to Emma. Another knee to the back of Emma, and another. And Emma with a takedown to Naomi. The Aussie from down under, Emma. Taking it to Naomi right now. And then Naomi countered it with a high knee. Naomi into the cover, the first one of the match onto Emma, and Emma kicks out at 2. And Naomi with a missile drop kick right to the back of the neck. Now Emma, middle rope. And Emma with a missile drop kick. Going halfway across the ring to catch Naomi with that missile drop kick. And another elbow. Naomi fighting out of whatever maneuver Emma was looking for. With a full Nelson. Not exactly sure what that was. A full Nelson sit out. Slam there from Naomi. Emma looking for some sort of slam. Naomi counter with a neck breaker. Now Naomi for the split leg moonsault from the top turnbuckle, or from the top rope, into the leg drop for added measure. Emma looking for some sort of cutter there. It looked like Naomi was looking for the rear view to Emma. Now Naomi. Oh my God. Looked like a wheelbarrow face buster through the middle rope. Innovative maneuver by Naomi. Oh my God. Now Emma goes under the ring to grab a steel chair. Naomi with a counter into the rear view. Naomi into the cover. And Naomi fends off the steel chair, and Emma hit the rear view and put away Emma. Quick reflexes on the part of the former SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Oh my God. There you saw the Phil Nelson sit out. Not sure what it was. Split leg moonsault. The slow motion of the rear view. And Naomi back on track, right where she was, following final bell. And next we're going to hear from the former RCW World Heavyweight Champion Chris Jericho, possibly to address what happened at final bell and his future plans. Chris Jericho, the longest reigning RCW heavyweight champion. Let's see what he has to say. And of course, all you stupid idiots changed the set now that I didn't come out of final bell the heavyweight champion. But anyway, that's not what I came out here tonight. I come out here because I want a rematch with Finn Balor over the heavyweight championship at overtime. In 4 weeks, I want Balor, and I want my championship match right here, right now, in Rio Rancho. So Finn Balor, grab that title and come on out here. I'm challenging you to a match right here, right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's Seth Rollins, the man who won the another battle royal at Final Bell for a future championship match of his choosing, whether it's the World Championship or the Twitch TV Championship. Seth Rollins won the battle royal at Final Bell, and Seth Rollins is coming out here interrupting Chris Jericho. You honestly want a title shot, Jericho? I won a battle royal to get a championship match. You think you're just going to automatically get one because you lost your championship at Final Bell? I sure as hell hope so, because I have a rematch. Because I have a rematch clause in my contract. You stupid idiot. True enough. But how about we figure out who's going to be the champion for Finn? Who's going to be contender for Finn Balor in the World Championship? Say for overtime. I see what you're doing here, Justin Bieber. You think you're going to stop? You think you're going to play mind games with me and get inside my head so I can lose my rematch for the World Championship? You know what, boy? It's not going to happen. You know what, Jericho? That's perfectly fine, because I don't need to play mind games for you to lose a championship match. I mean, what is it? You're a 9-time Intercontinental Champion. That means that you lost that title 9 times. Oh, you think you're funny, Rollins? You really think you're funny? But you know what's going to happen? I challenge you to a match next week. Winner faces Balor. Because I know you're in that battle royal of yours. You get to choose your championship. But we'll have a match next week. If I win, I go for the World Championship, and you go for the Twitch TV Championship. And if I lose, you face Balor for the World title at overtime. And Rollins attacking Jericho. So I guess it's a bit of a challenge accepted on the part of Seth Rollins, since he went for the first blow onto Jericho. Jericho issued the challenge and a bit of an ultimatum for Rollins. And I guess by that blow to the head from the microphone, Rollins accepts off the Phoenix Splash from the top rope. We need security out here right now. Rollins is going absolutely berserk on Jericho. We're gonna get a confirmation on that challenge from our general managers here before the night is over. And coming up next, our main event, Alicia Fox, who was also involved in that battle royal at Final Bell. She was second to last before being eliminated by Asuka, the winner. And Sasha Banks retains her championship at Final Bell in that fatal four-way ladder match for the women's championship. Alicia Fox, a former Divas champion in her own right, taking on former tag team partner and Team Bad, Sasha Banks, here in our main event of StrikeZone. Alicia Fox has to face the boss, the champion, Sasha Banks. Since winning the title at Hell on Earth in a triple threat match inside Hell in a Cell, Sasha Banks became champion, retained her championship at Final Bell in a fatal four-way women's division match. That match occurred because she said that she scratched and clawed her way to get to where she is in her career, and general manager Edge put her to the test against 3 other women who abide by that same lifestyle of scratching and clawing to get what they earned in their career. Excuse me, no, Alicia Fox is not a part of Team Bad, excuse me. She's part of Team Bella, as Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte came up to the main roster of WWE in the summer of the Women's Revolution. Whoa, a bit of a counter kind of thing right there between Banks and Fox. And of course, a number of weeks ago, Alicia Fox beat Becky Lynch here on StrikeZone following the facebuster from Alicia Fox to Sasha Banks. Fox sending Banks into the rope in a spinning sidewalk slam from Alicia Fox. And if Alicia Fox beats the champion here, be great position for Alicia Fox in a future championship opportunity. Fox goes for a DDT. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event. Alicia Fox and Sasha Banks. Looks like Fox is going for a power bomb there, but Banks turned it into a DDT. Banks middle rope. Going corner to corner with that splash. Now Banks slamming both the knees of Fox into the mat, into the cover. And Fox kicks out. Now Fox with a face buster and slamming. You see that, slamming Banks' head right into the top turnbuckle. Off that clothesline, that was nasty and serious whiplash. Hurricane Rana from Alicia Fox into the cover. And Banks kicks out before two. And now Sasha Banks looking for bankrupt. Onto Alicia Fox into the cover. And Fox kicks out of the bankrupt. As Banks, the champion, is looking to put this match away here. Oh my God. We saw this once. Banks! DDT to Fox on the apron. We saw that earlier from Nakamura to Orton. And I guess the women are saying anything the boys can do, we can do better. Fox with a backbreaker to Sasha Banks. And Banks with a face buster into the Hurricane Rana, or head scissors. Banks into the cover on Fox. And Fox kicks out before two. Then a running drop kick to the back of Fox from Banks. And Fox with an elbow to the abdomen of Sasha Banks. And Fox just drives Banks out on the floor from the apron. And we know the history of Sasha Banks has with back injuries, with a rivalry against Charlotte. And now Alicia Fox into the face buster on the outside of the ring. And Fox sending Sasha back in the ring. Then an Undertaker style leg drop. Now Fox, Northern Lights suplex into the cover and a rope break. As Banks had her foot under the bottom rope, forcing the break. And Fox not entirely sure where she is right now. And Banks, the counter, into the bank statement. Sasha Banks with the bank statement. And just like Banks, Fox had her foot under the bottom rope, or on the bottom rope. And a huge spinning heel kick from Fox into the face of the champion. Now Fox with her feet up on the middle rope, increasing the pressure, forcing it harder for Banks to kick out. Stemmer dig down from Banks. Into the corner goes Banks from Fox. Fox setting up Banks on the top turnbuckle. Banks with a counter. And a cross body from Sasha Banks. Banks going back up to the top rope. Shades of Eddie Guerrero from the top rope. The frog splash and the cover. And Banks picks up the win over Alicia Fox. Another great contest between both of these women. And Sasha Banks match with a move made famous by her inspiration. It made her decide she was going to be a WWE superstar and a professional wrestler. Eddie Guerrero with the frog splash. So you saw the spinning heel kick from Alicia Fox, thinking that was going to be it right there. And there's the frog splash, parallel to perpendicular. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told right now from the offices of Edge and Christian that next week Seth Rollins will take on Chris Jericho. And the ultimatum is the winner will face Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship at overtime. And if Rollins loses, he will face Dolph Ziggler for the Twitch TV Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our show. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you guys right here next week on the Strike Zone. Have a good one.